With COVID-19 infection rate dropping significantly across the country in recent weeks following the rolling out of vaccination exercises, Dr. John Humphrey Amuasi warns authorities not to be complacent.
Truth be told, the incidence or the rate at which COVID was appearing, to put it simply, has gone down considerably. It is very clear in some parts of the world a lot of the measures have been relaxed, and we need to follow the science. The science is telling us that the danger is not as present as it was before. We're not completely out of the woods. I would say that we are almost out of the woods. I think it's time to rethink some of the very stringent measures that were in place, but it needs to be done cautiously and with real-world evidence. So I would say I'm not too worried about the relaxation of some of the protocols. I think it's important that people enjoy their lives, but we need to keep our hand on the pulse. When I say keep our hand on the pulse, that means that we should be able to detect quickly if anything is changing for something bad, so that we can make changes very quickly. Otherwise, if we just go haywire and think everything is fine, when something bad is creeping up on us, we will not even know, and this is where we need to pay attention.
Dr. Amuasi believes COVID-19 has highlighted the need for the governments and various stakeholders to invest heavily in homegrown research to avoid being dependent on others and also address issues based on the needs of the population.
I think what we need to do is to invest more in homegrown research. COVID, for example, has shown us that we can solve our own problems and we understand them better. A lot of us, myself, a bunch of several others here in KNUST, at KCCR, Noguchi and other places, did a lot of work at home that informed the national policies to address COVID. And we've seen the results for ourselves. Some of us are currently involved in drug clinical trials. We're involved in vaccine clinical trials. All these are going to inure directly to the benefit of Ghanaians. And so it's important that the government also supports to the best of their abilities. They're already doing that. Government has put, I believe, 25 million dollars down to support vaccine, not only vaccine research, but the development of a homegrown vaccine institute which will produce vaccines. But that must go hand in hand with homegrown research to understand how these are working, how efficacious they are, what changes need to be made. And so there's so much that we need to, and how we can even improve the uptake of these vaccines. What's the point in having a vaccine or a drug and people are not willing to take it? All this calls for research, and as we say, we have the men and women for the job.
Dr. John Amuasi made this statement on the sidelines of the maiden edition of KNUST College of Health Sciences Excellence Awards in Kumasi, where he was recognized for contributing towards research in the college. He received 2 awards, as many students, alumni, and faculty members were also recognized for their community engagement, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Speaking to Citi News, Provost of the College of Health Sciences at KNUST, Professor Christian Ajari, on his part, stressed that the university is seeking to commercialize some of its research works that are geared towards addressing challenges facing the society. He called on industry players to collaborate with them.
We've been doing so well with the research output. The next phase of it, as the Vice Chancellor and the university management have been saying, is we want to take it to the next level, to some of them commercialize them so that we can get something for the university, and at the end of the day also improve whatever we've been doing in terms of systems and other aspects in the country and then the world. What we are hoping and then requesting from the industry or people is that we want to collaborate with them. There are a lot of research that we are doing. Can they come on board, especially with the industry? They should come out with their challenges that you are facing, and then we can then conduct the research to enhance on whatever they've been doing.
Vice Chancellor of KNUST, Professor Rita Kusha-Dixon, is hopeful that appreciating students, alumni, and lecturers will encourage them to do more researches that will be beneficial to the country.
Appreciation will always remain application. So as we appreciate you, we are asking for more. Let us continue to work together as that one big great family of KNUST.